Hi, I'm Muriel D'Ansembourg. I'm the writer and director of Good Night. The film's about two 14-year-old girls that go out on a secret night out without their parents knowing. And they dress up much more mature and sexy than they really are,
right,
and can handle in a way. They go out into London's nightlife, and once they're out on the streets, they find out that that evening turns out quite different from what they expected.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really pushed by each other, but also by situations. They have a lot of encounters with boys and men along the way. And they're pushed to extremes in which you get quite concerned about them and wondering how this evening is going to end. And one of the girls has her first sexual experience with a boy who's quite a bit older than she is.
Mm-hmm.
As they both find out, like he finds out that she's much younger than he thought she would be.
Right.
And I think both girls go through quite a change in that one night and grow up really fast.
Can you perhaps tell me a little bit about the casting? Because they work so well together, the two young ladies.
Well, it's interesting because when I had my first rehearsal with them,
yes,
they were far more excited about meeting each other than meeting me or doing any rehearsals. They were like, I want to meet the other girl.
Right.
And it was like an instant chemistry between the two, and they became really, really close. And I think that helped for the film because you've seen the film, but you believe that they are good friends, and they really were. They slept together every night. One stayed at the other girl's house, and so the chemistry was very, very good, and they're very close. But the casting was difficult because the film has some scenes that are not really explicit, but tricky for a young girl.
For sure.
And I think a lot of casting agents just didn't want to send their girls out to meet us.
Yeah.
So we looked for a long, long time until our casting agent said we had enough, we give up.
Yes.
And I felt like we hadn't found them yet. So we kept on looking ourselves.
Right.
And finally we found one of the two, and the other girl I had worked with before, but she was a bit too young because they had to be 16.
Oh, right, yes.
There was a lot of night shoots. So we literally waited until she turned 16 and we turned on the camera and we started shooting.
Oh, wow, it's perfect.
Yeah.
How did the idea come about? Because it's a nice commentary on coming of age, and especially for girls. Yeah. How did you come up with the concept?
I think all my films are always about young girls. It's just what I'm drawn to at the moment. And I moved to London about 4 to 5 years ago, and I was living in this neighborhood that had a lot of nightlife. And I would walk home in the evenings, and it would be as if people were going out like every night. It really felt to me like people were going out every night. And I would see a lot of girls dressed really provocatively. That's just part of London's nightlife. Very short skirts, extremely high heels, drinking a lot, having a hard time walking on these extremely high heels. And I was just watching them and thinking, this is just the beginning of their night, and half of them were already lying on the floor. Like, how is this going to end?
Right.
And also thinking that some of them could be quite young because they dress up and they use a lot of makeup, and it's just hard to tell what age you're dealing with. And I thought it'd be interesting to see what could happen if I would put two really young girls in these situations and take them on that journey.
Great. And I know your film screens today, Thursday, and again on Sunday.
Yes.
And are you going to be here for both screenings?
Yes.
And are you doing Q&A as well? Perfect. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Thank you. Thanks.